First of all, it's been amazing to hear both of you. And I think the kind of trajectory of the questions, as well as the way you've answered, Mr. Gupta, has been amazing. The question I have for you, as someone who works in media, is this whole term of two terms, white collar crime, which seem to be coming up regularly, as well as this whole sort of other term, which is corporate governance. What are your thoughts on those two? When you see an article about white collar crime, so to speak, what are your immediate thoughts in terms of the kind of information perhaps even media houses have, or the way content consumers are looking at it? Is there enough understanding? And also this whole idea of corporate governance. Just your thoughts off the cuff.
Well, I mean, white collar crime is an important subject. It's something that actually is. It comes in many. It's a catch-all phrase for lots of different kinds of crimes. Some are very important, very important to keeping our regulatory and market systems, the integrity of those in line, etc. So I think there is nothing different in a sense of saying there are set of laws and regulations that should be followed, and of course when you violate them there are crimes. Now, as it happens, it's generally a reflection of what is important in society. One of the lessons I learned from being in prison is that often society goes off kilter. You have this situation in the US, which has the largest incarcerated population in the world, almost 3 million, 100 million people affected by incarceration. Why? Because there were extraordinarily draconian sentencing laws. There were people who were selling marijuana at the street corner who were sent for 20 years in prison. The crime and punishment doesn't match. And, there has been many things like that. Even in white collar, there are gradations, and there are sometimes, you know, society swings, the pendulum swings. And now you see a lot of talk about reform in sentencing reform, prison reform, etc. It's about time. It's been extraordinarily excessive. It's true of drug crimes. It's true of other violent crimes. It's true of white collar crimes. In terms of corporate governance, I would just say that you know it is a subject that is very important. It is something that needs continuous reform. Uh, Sitting on boards myself, and many times I see many boards just being kind of rubber stamp boards, and not much really happens. Whether you can really look after shareholders' interests is not clear. So it's well known. It's a long topic. I'm not sure that this is the forum to
Yep.
talk and detail about it. But yes, it's something to be reformed.
One thing he hasn't talked about is he was chairman of GenPact also. I just want to remember, make sure everybody knows.
Thank you.